Hey everybody, how y'all doing? Mr. iSnap Studios here. I know it's been a while, but I am back to give y'all another iSnaps interviews live. So right now I have with me the beautiful Kiki Mone. How you doing?
How are you? I'm okay. How are you?
I am doing fantastic. Now, why don't you tell us about yourself? Who are you? Let us know who you are.
Hi, my name is Kiki Mone, and I am a local Detroit artist. I am a singer slash songwriter, and I am lead vocalist for the BCP, which is called the Brick City Players, and I am a singer in the band Just Us Jazz and R&B.
So, why don't you tell us what got you into music? What got you into your artistry?
I come from humble beginnings. I suffered a lot, did a lot of things in my life, but I say about 7 years ago, I was homeless, and I began to use that as a platform to write. And as I began to write, I focused on the reality of my environment and things around me, and so I used that to kind of like turn my lemons into lemonade. And I began writing music, and it happened so weird. It was like one day I was just putting down, almost like writing a poem, and then it just got longer and longer. And then all of a sudden I said, okay, well, I could take this and put it over here and this, put it over there, and it just turned into a song. And I went into the studio and I did the song with a man that runs 313 Frequency Radio. They call him Joey Papa Joe. And when we did that, it just kind of took off. So the first song I ever wrote was called Love is on the Rise. And so that was my first EP. So I had three other songs with that song, but that's the one that took off. And we put it on YouTube, and the rest is history.
Okay, and we all understand where humble beginnings come from because everybody has a beginning. Everybody has I'm going through this, but I'm going to use this as my motivation to get to where I want to go.
Yeah, that's exactly what happened. I started dealing with the NSO, which is called a Neighborhood Service Organization. And at the time, I was staying down on Martin Luther King and 3rd. And they brought in another singer, a world-renowned singer. Her name is Mary McBride. And she was looking for someone to travel with her in her band, to sing in the band. And I tried out, and she really liked me. So later, I say about a day or two later, she invited me to the NSO Bell building where I was her VIP guest. And I didn't have a computer at the time because she was like, email me. And I was like feeling kind of like disheartened and stuff. My feelings was hurt because I didn't have a computer. But then I said, I'm not going to let that stop me. God has got something for me. I'm going to keep moving. So after writing Love is on the Rise, I also wrote another song called Addiction, because one of the reasons why I became homeless, it wasn't so much that I was strung out on heroin or crack or anything. I actually had a problem with drinking and smoking weed. So I joined NA, and after I joined NA, they motivated me to write that song Addiction, which speaks about the horrors of addiction and what, as a female, what you go through in your addiction, and how to come out of that addiction shining. Yeah.
And it's very, very touching because every single one of us, we all go through challenges that that some battles are harder than others for us to really fight through. So to be able to go through the process, it's not an easy process. It's going to take time. It's something that can take months. It's something that can even take years.
For me, because I was so tired, you know, of going through the same program over and over and over, over and over and over. I was just ready. I was broken, and I was ready to get my life together. So that's what helped me. And then it healed me also in certain areas emotionally. And then after that, I found out I had cancer. So it was like after the homelessness, and then after the addiction, then cancer came. And it just seemed like all of those seemed like bad situations were actually platforms to get me to the next level in my life, and I used that as a power of motivation to write and to sing. Yeah, so it's shortly after the writing, that's when I really started singing. So, yeah.
Wow, that's amazing. And to see you standing strong, looking powerful, looking beautiful right now, that is, man, nobody can really know your story until you tell it.
Yeah. I felt motivated to tell my story because there are a lot of women who suffer from breast cancer, addiction. Um, I have actually had some friends also who have had issues with sex trafficking where they were caught up in that. I do have a friend right now. I'm not going to say their name, but it's hurtful to watch because you want to try and save the person, but there's really nothing you can do. You gotta have to allow them to go through that cycle. But that all of that was just motivation, strength and power.
I can understand with all this is going on between you and everyone that you know, that pretty much was like the underlying factor to motivate you to create addiction. Is that right?
Yes, that's exactly right. Addiction was like one of my babies. If you notice, like if anyone listens to my music, I write about scenarios, but I also, within those scenarios, write about the reality of my surroundings or myself, mostly myself, because it's encouraging for me to write and then sit back and go back and read what I've written and then think and ponder about how far God brought me, from this point to that point to that point. And I would like for my listeners to also be able to do that, listen to my music and then hopefully they can apply it to some situation in their life and say, wow, look at how far God brought me, So I do feel like this interview was very important because every star, nobody's perfect, you know what I'm saying? And what motivates me is sometimes pain, sometimes suffering, and sometimes joy, So I just want to keep making good music and keep bringing the issues of life to my fans, giving them something to feed off of, that will motivate them to do great things in life.
Exactly, and that's powerful. The more you be able to tell your story, the more you actually will be able to make an impact and be able to touch those who are more likely going through the same things but probably don't have the courage or the strength to really speak on those.
Yeah, a lot of people would like to hide. Like I know like some people when they come into a lot of money or something, they hide their past or they don't want anybody to bring up their past. It doesn't bother me for people to bring up on past because I'm human, and I would like for other people to understand that we are all human. We are not superheroes, but we can be in our own minds, in our own, genre. But hey, I have made mistakes in my life, but I have pulled out of those mistakes and turned that into something greater and something better for my life, And so that's the hope that I would like to give young girls and young men, that anything's possible. Just believe.
When God, the Spirit, when the universe makes a way, it makes a way in the most unexpected way possible.
I've had some really unexpected things happen to me. Like I've actually had sang in front of a crowd and then someone would just come out the crowd and say, hey, I would like for you to do this festival with me, or I would like for you to sing here or sing there. And just when you think it's going to end, it just starts revving up again. And there's one thing I really love to do, and I want to be known for it, is telling people that I'm the conductor of the train. So before I start a show, I always say, are y'all ready to get on this train, right? And so people like, yeah, are y'all ready to get on this train? And then I'd be like, well, I will be the conductor,
Mm-hmm.
So that is just something that I just love to say because now that I'm having this interview, people will understand why I'm saying that.
Exactly. And speaking of trains, I'm pretty sure that there's a train that we should all hop on board next month. Why don't you tell us about that?
Next month, we will be at Nandy's Knowledge Cafe. That's me and the BCP. That will be the middle of next month. I will be putting the date or posting the date on Instagram and Facebook and also on my page, Kiki Mone Detroit. And so you guys come on down to Nandy's and enjoy some really good food and hang out with a very special lady. And you will enjoy her because she always makes everybody feel at home in her place, in her venue.
Is there anything that you would like to say? Anything you want to say to the audience to give them encouragement? Somebody who might want to pursue music, or somebody who are looking for the strength and courage to be able to pull through their challenges? Is there anything you want to say motivating to them?
Never give up. Never. Never, ever, ever give up. There will be times when you might feel discouraged and even broken. Use that hurt, use that pain to just continue moving forward, with your dreams, because God is going to open a door for you. He opened a door for me. He's opened a door for a lot of other people, and I know that He will open a door for you.
All right. So, yeah, you heard it here, folks. Be on the lookout. I will definitely show on out to the next month's event, because I got to see this. I got to see the magic by help. I need to hop on this train, too, while we're talking.
I also want to speak about Just Us Jazz and R&B. The leader of this band, his name is George Arnold, and it's a very special band because it is a part of NA, meaning that no one in the band does drugs or alcohol. And so I love this band for that. So next month, I'll say the end of this month till the middle of next month, I think we'll be doing 3 shows back to back to back. I want you guys to be looking out for that. I will be posting that along with commercials. That's Kiki Mone. Commercials for Just Us Jazz and R&B and the BCP. So keep looking forward to it.
Okay. So y'all heard here, folks. So be on the lookout. Definitely will be on out to show the love and support and give it all the good highlights. So thank you once again, Kiki Mone. It was a pleasure to have this interview with you.
Thank you so much, Mr. Straw Hat. I love you.
This has been Mr. iSnap Studios. All links will be available on the description, so be on the lookout. So y'all take care, be smooth, peace out.